How's spring going?
Going really well.
Number 9 today.
Yeah, number 9 today. Just got back from spring break, so we had a helmet-only practice on Tuesday, and so throwing the pads back on today. I know our guys are excited about that, but our energy's been really good. I really like how we're progressing as a football team right now, and the competition has been really good in pressing guys to do that. So we just got to continue to keep building. We got a lot of work ahead of us, don't get me wrong, but I like the way we're progressing.
Any positions where you've seen in just these 8 practices already something that makes you feel really good about the direction it's heading?
Yeah, I really think our linebackers.
Okay.
I think we've got a lot of good competition going on right there. You got Cooper coming back as a starter, but I think he's really getting pushed right now by Zaven Collins, kid we redshirted last year. He's doing a tremendous job. We brought in a kid, Johansi, at the wheel backer, along with Robert Revels. I think there's really good competition going on those spots. And then at the receivers, I like the way our receivers are growing right now. Keenan Johnson, Toe, as we refer to him as, has really upped his game. I think he's becoming more aware of how to be a true receiver. I mean, setting a route, getting into space. Hobbs is really starting to come into his own. Josh Stewart has really picked up his game. And so I think our receivers are finally kind of growing as a group, and I'm excited about that.
All right, for you coaches who have been around and been through it all, 2-10's obviously no fun, but you've been there and you've got so much behind you. You're confident in what you do, the way you go about things. When 18, 19, 20-year-olds go through that, has there been some confidence building going on this spring? I know you guys keep it positive, just kind of that's who you are, but has there been any of that?
Well, the one thing that I will say in our winter conditioning, we've had really good senior leadership this year. Willie Wright, Travis, and Chandler, and I can go down the list, but I think our guys are really hungry.
Drive, get him out!
Things just don't happen because you want them to. You got to continue to work for them, and you got to go earn those things. And it's the little details within the game that can make a difference. We lost 5 ball games by 6 points or less. Right. When you take that scenario in there, that's a one play here or one little adjustment there, and it can be the difference in the play of the game. So for us, the record is what it is, but we know we're not that far off of it, and it's about the little things. And I think those guys have really pressed us forward in that aspect.
Yeah. You mentioned Willie. I mean, he's a guy who his play on the field indicates that he would be a leader, and then he's been an articulate guy when we've seen him in press conferences. How have you maybe seen him take it to another level now that, this is his time, really?
Yeah, it really is. Willie's always been a vocal guy, but he's kind of played his role in that from the standpoint of we've had some pretty good seniors around here, and he knows now's his time. And I tell you, from day one, he has kind of set the tone for everything, talking about bringing energy, talking about ownership, talking about laying it on the line for your brother. And Willie's kind of been the headhunter in all of that part of it. And so I've been really, really impressed with that part. And Willie, like you said, he is articulate. And when he gets up and speaks, everybody's going to listen. He can bring a lot of emotion to it.
Yeah.
If he doesn't make the league, he's going to be good at whatever he does. I think he should go into preaching and just, lay it on the line and make it up there. He could do that. That's what kind of charisma I think he has.
All right, quarterbacks, everybody wants to know about that. Chad's still sidelined, so I don't know exactly what he's able to go through and do. Probably plenty of reps to go around for those guys. Maybe can you talk about the 3 of those guys, where they are at this moment, what they bring to the table?
I'm very optimistic about what we're doing right now at the quarterback spot. Luke obviously has got the experience card on his side. Chad's still on the sideline with the injury, and he's actually signaling for me all spring, so it's been great having him beside me, and we can kind of talk about some of that. Luke's progress has been really good. We redshirted Boone last year, Seth Boomer. I've been really impressed with the way he has operated when he's gotten on the field. With the reps he's got, he's been real consistent, been accurate, made some plays. The kid that we brought in early from high school, Davis Brim, has done a really good job of picking some things up. And then we got the redshirt kid that came in with Zach Smith, and he's been impressive. Obviously, he's got to sit a year, but it's good to see that competition and the depth that we're building right now at the quarterback spot, and they're all young. But I like the way we're progressing. Those guys are pushing each other. We're making throws that we didn't make a year ago. Our receivers are getting open in areas that maybe we were struggling with, and the combination of those aspects has really got to come with us, because I think we're going to be able to run the football if we stay healthy. If we can add that dimension of attacking guys vertically again, I think we can be a tough team come fall.
I've heard the word competition a few times in what you've already
Yeah.
said here. I'm sure that's been a part of the way you guys do things for years, but is that an emphasis this spring? A lot of positions open. You want to see guys fighting for playing time.
Well, we played 22 first-time starters last year,
Yeah.
and with all the injuries that we had, so some guys have had a taste of what it is. Spring ball is where you get to kind of make your name and earn your spot, and so those guys are all hungry to get back on the field. I love the competition that we're creating. It's a lot of young competition, but that's what makes us better. And anytime you have the season like we had last year coming off of it, my first words coming into the meeting are, nobody's safe. We all got to be hungry. We all got to go earn it, and your spot's not yours until you earn it.
Okay. All right, I know you got to get going. This will be on Facebook, so if you want to talk to the people, the spring game will be a week from 2 days from now, whatever that is. I mean, it's always free to get in. I know you guys have
Yes.
stuff for the kid. I mean,
Yes.
can you, give us your
Here's
best
what we
used
got.
car salesman pitch?
April 7th,
Uh-huh.
spring game right here. It's free. Bring the kids. It's going to be a lively atmosphere. After it's over, we're going to sign autographs, get to meet the players, get to shake hands, take pictures, do whatever you want to do. But it's an enjoyable Saturday afternoon. Come spend it with us. We'd love to have you be a part of our family and be a part of this next year. Come see us on Saturday, April 7th.
So
11 o'clock. 11 o'clock.
Willie can be a preacher, and whenever you're done doing this, I'd buy a used Mazda from you. I mean, that was
Hey,
that was
I
pretty impressive.
I can wheel and deal if we need to.
That's right.